Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. This is Priyanka Chaudhary. Speaking English will become a piece of cake for you if you will keep watching my videos. Well, in this sentence, I said an idiom, a piece of cake. Did you get the meaning of this sentence, what I wanted to say? Okay, I guess some of you have already understood it, and if you didn't, no problem, I'm gonna sort out this. So, piece of cake, do not try to understand the meaning of this idiom considering each and every word. Do not pay attention on individual words and then try to extract the meaning. If you will do this, the meaning of the sentence will be quite weird and it will not make sense to you. So, in this sentence, I am not talking about any cake or the piece of cake. What I wanted to say is, English will be easier for you to speak. So, the idiom piece of cake means something which is easy to do. So, just now, as you found it little difficult or problematic to understand the meaning of this sentence just because of this idiom, this actually happens with most of the people. So, idioms are like that. Idioms are quite confusing if you will try to understand the meaning of each and every word. So, what we have to do is, we have to understand the meaning of each and every idiom. In Hindi, it is called muhavra. This video is all going to be about idioms, and here I am going to share 20 idioms with you which are commonly used. Okay, but before sharing anything about idiom, let's understand the definition of idiom first. So here you can see, an idiom is an expression that contains some words which have a completely different meaning from the individual words used in it. Now we should understand, why is it important to learn idioms? Why is it important for us to talk about idioms and to use idioms while speaking? Let's understand the advantages of using idiom. Idioms help us to have a better understanding of any text or English speaker. Next, idioms also help us to say so many things with just few words. Apart from this, it also helps us to boost our conversational skills. It is also important to learn about idioms because it helps us to make our speech more creative or colorful. And idioms also help us to become as cool as cucumber. So in this sentence, I said as cool as cucumber. This is also an idiom. Did you get the meaning of this idiom? If you didn't, then let me tell you the meaning. As cool as cucumber means to be confident. So idioms helps us to speak sentences with confidence. You sound so advanced while using idioms in your sentences. Without any further delay, let's start learning idioms. So here we have the first idiom, and this is under the weather, which means feeling sick or feeling ill. Now how can we use this? In a sentence you can use it like this: I will not go to the party today because I am feeling under the weather. And that's actually true. I am actually suffering from cough and cold. So that's why my voice is like that. Please excuse me for my voice. It's happening because of my sickness. I can't help it. Okay, now let's move on to the second idiom, and this is spill the beans. So spill the beans means to reveal the secret, to give out the secret. Or there can be one more idiom which means the same. This is let the cat out of the bag. So how are we supposed to use this idiom? Let's have a look. I accidentally spilled the beans when I told my mother we are planning a surprise birthday party for her. Or I can say, I accidentally let the cat out of the bag when I told my mother we are planning a surprise birthday party for her. Like this, you can also use it in your sentences. Next, the ball is in your court, which means it's up to you. The decision is up to you. How are we supposed to use it? For example, I have done my level best in my exam. Now the ball is in my teacher's court. Means now it depends on my teacher how is she going to examine my answer sheet? Now let's have a look at the next example. My father has helped him in all the possible ways he could. Now the ball is in his court. So this is how this idiom works. Now let's have a look at the next idiom. And the next is break a leg, which means to say good luck. Now in a sentence it works like this. My sister told me to break a leg just before I went upon the stage. So she told me good luck. Next one. The next and the fifth one is pull someone's leg. इसे हिंदी में कहते हैं हम टांग खींचना. How it works in English? So in English it works like this. My brother genuinely likes to pull my sister's leg. Do not take the meaning of this idiom literally. He doesn't actually pull my sister's leg. So my brother likes to pull my sister's leg, which means he likes to play practical jokes on her. This is pulling leg. Next one. Next is sit on the fence, which means something which is not decided, undecided. And how it works in a sentence. I am actually sitting on the fence about uploading the next video on YouTube. Means I'm not sure or I have not decided on which topic I'm going to upload the next video on YouTube. Now let's have a look at the next idiom. Next is once in a blue moon, which is a common idiom I guess, and you have heard this so many times. So once in a blue moon means rarely. And how it works in a sentence. During my school days, my PT teacher used to take classes once in a blue moon. And the next one is take it with a pinch of salt, or don't take it too seriously. So whenever you want to say this, don't take it too seriously, so rather than saying this, you can use an idiom instead of this. You can say take it with a pinch of salt. For instance, as I said, my brother likes to pull my sister's leg. So I always tell my sister, you just take it with a pinch of salt. Don't take it seriously, it means. So this is how you can also use this idiom. Now let's have a look at the next idiom. Come rain or shine, which means no matter what. And how can we use this in a sentence? I will go to the party, come rain or shine. So it means you will do what you want to do, come rain or shine. No matter what happens, you are gonna do what you have decided to do. So that if you want to say something like this, you can say come rain or shine. Next one. And the next is going to be beat around the bush. I guess you have heard this as well so many times, or you might have read it somewhere. So beat around the bush means avoid talking nonsense things or avoid talking about something which is not important. So this is beat around the bush. Now how it works in a sentence. Whenever I ask any serious question to my friend, he always beats around the bush. So I guess you have also understood how you can use this idiom, beat around the bush. Let's have a look at the next idiom. And the next one is hit the sack, which means to go to sleep, to go to bed. How it works in a sentence, it works like this. I am so exhausted. It's time for me to hit the sack. Means I'm so exhausted, I'm so tired. Now it's time for me to hit the bed. I am going to the bed to sleep. This is the meaning of this idiom, hit the sack. Let's have a look at the next idiom. The next one is going to be miss the boat, or you can say miss the bus, which means it's too late. She forgot to apply for the entrance exam. She missed the boat. Or you can say, I forgot to wish my brother on his birthday. I missed the bus. This is how you can also use this idiom, miss the boat or miss the bus. Next one. Next is going to be sit tight, which means wait patiently. I am working on something for you guys. So sit tight means you sit patiently. Wait patiently. Next one. To pay an arm and a leg, which means to pay so much for something. For instance, I will pay an arm and a leg for my son's better education. Next example. My cousin has paid an arm and a leg to buy an expensive phone. I guess you understood it. Now it's your turn to use this in a sentence. Next one. Next is going to be a tiger mother. Here I'm not talking about a mother who is a tiger. No, a tiger mother means a strict mother. She is a tiger mother about manners. Means she is a strict mother. Next one. Next is going to be pitch in. Pitch in means to join in or to contribute something. Now example, let's all pinch in and get the work done means let's all join in or contribute in and get the work done. And the next example is everybody will have to pitch in to save the environment and the earth. Let's have a look at the next idiom. It's written all over your face. I guess you have already understood it. We say this in Hindi as well. तेरे चेहरा सब बता रहे हैं, right? So the same thing in English. It's written all over your face means your expression, your face is telling everything. How do we use it in a sentence? Everyone can say this. Something is wrong with you. It's written all over your face. So like this, you can also use it. Now let's see what is going to be the next idiom. And the next is hang in there, which means don't give up. In sentence, you can use it like this. I know it will be a tough decision for you, but hang in there. Always believe in yourself. So like this, you can also use it. Hang in there, which means don't give up. You can use it like this as well in a sentence. Suppose your friend got failed in his exam and you can tell this to your friend. Hang in there. Do better in your next exam and practice more. That's all. Now let's have a look at the next idiom. Smell a rat, which means to think something is wrong. In Hindi we say this, दाल में कुछ तो काला है. And how are we supposed to use this in a sentence? Smell a rat. She is behaving weird today. I can smell a rat about her behavior. Like this, you can also use it in your sentence. Let's have a look at the next example. The police were smelling a rat of his movements. Means the police were thinking of something wrong about his movements. Now let's have a look at the last idiom, which is tie the knot, a very common idiom which means to get married. So if you want to ask someone about the wedding or marriage, so you can ask like, when are you going to tie the knot? See? So by saying this, you are sounding quite advanced in speaking English. Idioms help you to sound like an advanced English speaker. You can also sound like an advanced English speaker using all these idioms. Ranbir and Alia tied a knot in private wedding ceremony. So that's it for today's video. I believe you people have really enjoyed learning these idioms throughout this video. Do not forget to tell me which one of these idioms you like the most. Tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, do not forget to like, subscribe and share. I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.